We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 34 will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
RetroSauce, Javier Baez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice. Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Batting second.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate, it's Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game. And here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0. Misses, ball two.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back for that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes
he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Adbert Alzolay is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there, 2 gone.
Batting third.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Cubs lead this one. Here's Chris Bryant now. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bryant could find himself a member of the National League All-Star squad this year, and he's had a nice season so far. Currently 2nd in fan votes among third basemen.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone!
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Wilson Contreras stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter is over for a called 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. At the track, the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he fouls this one off. Still only one out in the inning. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding into the box, Adbert Alzolay, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here it comes. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs come. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Gone! Solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season, and the Pirates have struck for a run. It's now a 3-1 game. Into the box now, Adam Duvall. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Duvall comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. At the plate, Colin Moran is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Settling in now, Mitch Garver. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, up there. Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And this is fouled at the plate. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now batting, Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
One is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Another full count pitch home. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They started the day leading the league in team batting average, and talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
Thank you, Heidi. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra-aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat. If a guy can affect...
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it. Got a nice little hitting streak going.
And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Digging in now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation.
Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, second base.
At the plate, Ben Zobrist. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Duvall has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And that misses 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Leading off the inning, Frenmel Reyes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Squared that one up just a little late. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. well, you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Going back is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Adam Duvall puts a pair on the board with a home run. Number 14 on the season, and the Pirates have come back to tie the game at 3.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box, Colin Moran.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Mitch Garver looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. In his career, Garver hits a little over the 270 mark. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We played 4. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Number 41 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 41.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. First pitch coming. Here it is. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. In now, Adbert Alzolay. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Called strike 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Ready with the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tied at 3-3. Ready now, Brian Reynolds. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. Miguel Sano will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Miguel Sano.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 5 homers, and he's driven in 24. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Hayward. Gone! A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. 6th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
This has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone or that total might continue to rise.
So now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. Throw in the dirt to 1st, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Looked like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
The right fielder, number 32.
Standing in, Franmil Reyes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
He's going.
The 0-2. Runner goes for 3rd. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's 4-3 Pittsburgh. Dylan Floro takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Dylan Floro.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Floro is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Again, another foul ball. The 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. In there at the letters 0-1. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we flash up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he currently sits in 4th place on the ball club in that category. Anthony Rizzo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Standing in, Chris Bryant, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now that's popped up. Voit has a play. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail it here 4-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voit.
The first baseman, Luke.
Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Adam Duvall will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing here, and they'll appeal down to first, but Darryl Parker's right on it. He went around. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. Contreras is after it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Into the box now, Colin Moran. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he fouls this one off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Contreras goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David.
Now at the plate, David Bodie comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fouled off. Here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Kyle Schwarber is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Cubs are down in order. Score holds at 4-3.
7th inning, correct.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jason Adam will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason Kipnis is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 27, Jason Kipnis.
From the stretch. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Number 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Eric Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Pirates. Number 2, Eric Gonzalez.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The average has been good. 306 to start the day. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Hayward. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Aaron Bummer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
The next Cub up, Jason Kipnis, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 6 tries. 0-1 the count. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Ball strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And the quick hands of Baez a little too quick that time as he pulls this one foul out of play. Fly ball out toward left center field. Duvall will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. Fouled away. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Ben Zobrist. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. That pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Standing in now, Franmil Reyes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Zobrist gets his lead at first, nobody out. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Stepping. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
That evens it up 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. He's right there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Keone Kela comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 35.
Ian Happ will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Soft grounder left side. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
The first baseman, Anthony.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base, and now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set, and the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The Cubs are down to their final strike here, and another foul ball. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet, and he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
It's time to raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirate closer comes in to ice this one and picks up the save.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Pittsburgh used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 41 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Keonikela closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Detroit Tigers and the San Francisco Giants. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Logan Webb will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game, fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as he puts it on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Tigers are out in front, 1-0. Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Donovan Solano is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
The next 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. And that's out number 1. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for the Tigers, the right
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Line drive base hit. The throw to the plate. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Chris Davis next to bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Batting up, the pitcher, Ross Stripling.
In now, Ross Stripling. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first.
And this one bounds around against the wall.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
At the plate, number 49. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting,
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Slater. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Tigers lead it 4-0. Next to bat for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski, and they've got some work to do early on. Down.
You don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Wilmer Flores comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Flores manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants down in order. They're down 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. Back goes Yastrzemski, and it's gone into the arcade section. Matt Olson has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. So one gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Driven nicely into the gap. On his way to second is Calhoun. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Andrew Suarez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. To the plate now, Pedro Severino. Lifted in the air out to left. Slater's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Davis hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, you could throw out batting average when you're working with an OPS north of 800. This guy does damage and would be in my lineup every day of the week.
And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box now, Ross Stripling.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And now they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. They put the tag.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Talking with one member of the club's front office, he said one area they're certainly needing to improve on is on the bases. He said they're simply not scoring enough runs, and he thinks that adding some athleticism and the ability to get into scoring position via the stolen base could help them get more run-scoring opportunities. They're near the bottom of the league in both categories, guys, so we'll see if they make some adjustments to address those areas going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate now, Hunter Bishop, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the cove, but foul. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Line drive to center field. Reyes is right there, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Andrew Suarez.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Andrew Suarez. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. Bases full now following the error. And next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Slater. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The count now at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2, to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Calhoun has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. 1-0 the count. From the Belt, the pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. From the Belt, the pitch. Posey at third, Suarez on second, Solano at first, 2 out in the inning. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline. The next 3-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Giants leave them loaded. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And welcome.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one for Crawford at short. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup. Digging in, Victor Reyes. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Number 49.
Next up for Detroit, number 49. He hit a sac fly earlier. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yastrzemski.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Nope.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Third baseman, Wilmer.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 35.
Digging in, Brandon Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Fastball well outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Got a full count.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Giants are down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Giving chase is Slater, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Schoop. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, into the bleachers, and gone. So it's a 2-run homer for Jonathan Schoop. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Pitch on the way. Line drive to left. Slater will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Pedro Severino. A hit in 2 tries so far. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
This is popped up. Suarez is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 8 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Scope towards second. He's got it. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Hunter Bishop. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Evan Longoria will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Longoria.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down, and with that, the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Caleb Berriger gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch on its way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
Now, Ross Stripling. He swings and grounds it to short. Crawford's got it. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Stepping in, Victor Reyes. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. One out, nobody on. Hit to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Coming to the plate now, number 49. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping into the box, Donovan Solano. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
1-0.
This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 9-1 contest.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 9-2 contest.
the right fielder, number 5.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he winds up going just 5+ innings, but he was mostly effective, as he will be in line for the victory should the lead hold up. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Wilmer Flores is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Wilmer Flores is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. At third, as he's able to scramble back. All even now, 2-2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. So digging in now, Jeimer Candelario. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bishop is there, and he has it for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he continues to swing the bat well, as this is into center field for his 3rd hit of the ball game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Now, Jonathan Scope,
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate, Cole Calhoun, as he's reaching at a curveball and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. So ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Hunter Bishop.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and there's one down now. Mauricio Dubon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Mauricio Dubon.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Now batting,
So in now for San Francisco, Donovan Solano. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to short, reined in, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Trevor Cahill enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
55.
Now at the plate, Pedro Severino. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Fielded cleanly, and he's retired 1 away. Harold Castro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for Detroit. Number 30, Harold Castro.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Now here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Hit down the third baseline. Taken in by Flores. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Aaron Luke is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 19, Aaron.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Luke is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Fouled off. And this might be a sight seen more often in Southern California, but nonetheless, we've got a stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way onto the field. Reyes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 5.
Striding in once again, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There's just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And this might be a sight seen more often in Southern California, but nonetheless, we've got a stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way onto the field. Here now, the 2-2 is taken high, but for a called strike 3. Giants down in order, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Fouled away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Another 0-2 home. This one's down to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Daniel Robertson is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing third base, number 2, Daniel Robertson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Reyes Maranta comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, Jonathan Scope. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The batter.
Digging in, Cole Calhoun. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Second and third here, 1 man out. This is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
To the plate now, Pedro Severino.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Here's Chris Davis now. A bouncer to the left side. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate, and nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. So here now's the pitcher, Aaron Luke. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Elvis Vizcaíno will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Elvis Vizcaíno.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, Brandon Morrow takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. So striding in, Daniel Robertson starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Brandon Crawford is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's fouled away. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Out of play off to the right. A runner at second, nobody out. Fouled off. Two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. The 3-2 one more time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Buster Posey is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Into the box, Hunter Bishop, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Tigers wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Ross Stripling earns win number 7 on the season. Logan Webb permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing. And Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 11 runs on an even 20 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes.